truth of all cases related to celebrity crimes, and etc. much more. So continue and tune in to the Paul Altman Show once a month on YouTube.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Paul Altman Show. And I'm sorry that it took so long to, make this episode because I was just, receiving certain informations, from certain places that it's most, comprehension. Okay, this because this is the last episode for the season. Let's recap from everything, from this season. So I'll go ahead and just see what I got here. Let me come. Okay. Alright. Because, everything from, which is, we talked about Leaving Neverland, which is, how James Sapechuk described Michael Jackson gifting him the legendary Thriller, I'm quoting this here, legendary Thriller jacket from the music video. And, what he's trying to say is that, what he's trying to say within that statement, he said that we went into the closet at Havenhurst, we were looking at his stuff, and he told me I could pick out a jacket. I could have that. That would be mine. I picked the Thriller jacket, of course. Go big. And I took it home. I wore it to the grocery store. While he's telling the story, video footage from the Thriller music video showing Michael wearing the jacket. No photos were ever presented of James possessing or wearing any Thriller jacket. And then, if you look very into that Leaving Neverland, where the credits depict a Thriller jacket before and after being burned in the fire. After the film was premiered and Ames controversy over those scenes, it acknowledged that the jacket burned. It was actually in Child's imitation outfit. Wade had another point in the film where he received a Smooth Criminal fedora and gloves from MJ. Not mentioning about these verified gifts is the two items were quietly auctioned off by Wade Robson in 2011 for more than $81 billion. Because Pierre Julien's auction, he needed the money. No, James would have been only 10 or 11 years old at the time. So envisioning him wearing the adult-sized 5'9" Thriller jacket into stores is rather hard to imagine. You can see their paradisiac message, certain other points. And we talked about what's my take on Leaving Neverland, and I guess if you haven't get a chance to hear this season on the show, which is the first season, and we're just getting into it. And I want to end the closes I'm going to try to close this season with something really new, something very important. I'm doing a Michael Jackson documentary, a pro-Michael Jackson documentary, because I figured that Michael was such a big inspiration. He gave us the music. Why not give him the film as a tribute and of a thank you for giving us the music, and we appreciate what you did in life, as such as his humanitarian efforts and whatnot. So I want to do a documentary that portrays it in a good, positive way, even though that here in the United States, if anybody listens to this podcast outside the country, well, it seems that what's up and about is that they just want to make things bad, and so therefore I just don't give a dime. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that I just really want to help, giving back to the community of the Michael Jackson community who is still standing by Michael's innocence and never flip back, switching sides like if it was a chicken and waffles at a local IHOP store somewhere. But what I can say is that, Michael Jackson fans are so delicate. They know the truth. And while I'm talking about a documentary, there is a documentary out there called Square One, Michael Jackson's Square One, which was directed by Danny Wu. Danny Wu? Yeah, that's his name. He did a great job. This documentary centers around the 1993 child molestation accusations against Michael Jackson. So you should really, if you want to see that documentary, which I recommend you do, go on, YouTube and search Michael Jackson Square One. The documentary is amazing. The documentary is amazing, and it's something that I always embodiment of it. This is really nice. It was really nice of Danny Wu. Try to show the truth of what really happened in 1993 to certain people that don't know, including, new generation of Michael Jackson fans. And that is something, And I got, as far as that goes, really, I got a certain amount of people that wanted to participate in this pro-Michael documentary that I'm doing. And if you want to participate in this documentary, please go to www.instagram.com/officialbigbuck. That's my personal, my sort of my music stuff, and I'm not trying to promote my own music right now. I'm putting that to the side, and my account is basically Michael and myself, and all my music stuff as well. But mostly it's more like Michael and this podcast. So again, it's Instagram.com/officialbigbuck. All right, let's move this out of the way. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, like I said, back in with Leaving Neverland. They at the HBO. Okay, this is really unstaggeringly confusing at this point. The HBO, was sued by the estate of Michael Jackson for, messing up with their contract. Or, something like that. Breaching a contract. And HBO is like, no, they're trying to delay, court case and try to delay it so it wouldn't happen, so that they could get some money. Everything at the end of the day, everything is about money. And I'm going to say this. Ellen, that's what I'm calling it now. Ellen, as both a fictional film that is based on one-sided story. That's it. Other news, don't have any so far. But I do know this. I also saw this short film called Traps in EO. Traps in EO is by far the most greatest things that I ever saw on YouTube. It's by a fellow Michael Jackson community leaders within the Michael Jackson fan club. This gentleman is known as Michael Trapson, and as some of you don't know it, it's probably because you never heard of Michael Jackson, or some of you, if you do know him but you don't know what he stood for, that you should really get into more of Michael Trapson, because Michael Trapson is a reimagining version of Michael Jackson within modern hip-hop times. And I think he's very good. And I personally believe that this film is good is because it's based off from Michael Jackson's Captain EO and Enter the Last Dragon with Bruce Lee. And those movies are so iconic and so cool and so creative that Michael Trapson, along with his buddy named Michael Adonis, they put it together, very good. Everything went smooth as they planned. And I like everything from the fighting, the choreography, the songs put in together, It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I wish I could ask for more, but no. But don't worry. Next season I'll be talking about R. Kelly. Inclining that this this won't be so complicated. It's only a Michael. I wanted to do certain stuff within the podcast entertainment. That's how it is. Well, I'm sorry to cut it short, and sorry that I wasn't so optimistic or enthusiastic, amped up, because I was so having a headache. And I just took some aspirin. So, alright, I'm going to put this together, and then I'll see you next season.
This is the where you hear the truth of all cases related to celebrity crimes and etc. much more. So continue and tune in to the Paul Altman Show once a month on YouTube.